What is going on, guys? Just kind of here bringing you guys back another deck profile. So I'm sorry I've been slacking a lot lately. I've only been uploading like once or twice a week. Try to do it every day for you guys. Anyway, today, you couldn't tell by the title or the thumbnail, we're doing Nekroz. Nekroz used to be a tier 0 deck back in like 2015, 2016. I really loved the deck for the lore, and I just really wanted to play, but they were so expensive back then. I think each core card was like 60, 70, $80 or something like that. So yeah, it was just a very expensive meta deck back then, and I couldn't play it. Now it's not even rogue, and you can get them for dollars. So I made the deck. You can make it pretty competitive for the locals to maybe a regionals, at least with this type of build. Before we start this video, I just wanted to also give one real quick thanks to all the people who subscribed from the last video. I really appreciate it. My channel saw a decent amount of growth from last video to current videos. And yeah, I just really want to say I appreciate you guys. And, you know, if you're not subscribed and you've watched a couple videos and, you know, you plan on keep watching a couple more videos, why not hit the subscribe button? Why not hit the notification button? You're going to watch it. If you're going to watch anyway, you know, help a guy out. I'm trying to bring you guys full-time content. And yeah, I would love to grow with you guys and interact with you guys more, so don't be afraid to comment and all that stuff. I want to grow. I want to help you guys. I want you guys to help me learn. And yeah, without further ado, let's get in this deck profile. Alright guys, hopping straight in this, we have 3 Bryonak of Nekroz, or Nekroz of Bryonak, my bad. What all these guys do is they all search each other, or search different Nekroz cards, so this is probably one of the best ones in the deck. This and Unicorn, or Unicore. This guy searches you a monster, and then he shuffles 2 extra deck monsters back into the extra deck. So you can use either or. So discard to search a monster, or summon him and shuffle 2 extra deck monsters back into the extra deck. Yeah, so you run this guy as maximum as you can, 3 all the time, absolutely. Triple Unicorn, same with this guy. He can search a spell card, so any Nekroz spell. And then when he is special summoned, you can negate the effect of a monster special summoned from the extra deck. So he's also extremely good, and you want to run him at 3 max. This card used to be banned, and now it's not. So deck still isn't like super duper competitive, but this build ain't too bad for doing like locals and stuff. 2 Colossus. This guy searches out any spell or trap card, and then you can target a monster special summoned from the extra deck, or it might be all of them. I'll have to check. This turn, that attack becomes 0. Yeah, it's just 1 monster. Yeah, so he makes a monster's attack become 0 from the extra deck, and he basically does the same thing. He searches the same thing as Unicore, just plus traps, but you don't play any Nekroz traps. So 2 it is. He's still a good card. 1 Trish, because it's Trish, special summon it and banish 3 cards. That's really the only effect you use of this guy. You banish 1 from the field, 1 from the hand, and I believe 1 from the deck. Or is it 1 from the graveyard? Whatever Trishula does. Hand, field, and graveyard. Alright, yeah, hand, field, and graveyard. So you only run 1 of this, you don't need more. 1 Arid Bahair. I have no idea how to actually say that. This is basically just a big wall because it has the most attack, 3,300 attack. This deck kind of struggles with getting big attack monsters out on the field, and you never use its first effect because it uses so many resources, but its second effect is, I believe you can discard and negate a monster's effect. When a monster effect is activated, quick effect, you contribute 1 monster from your hand or field, negate the activation, and if you do, banish that card. Oh, alright, I totally forgot about the banishing effect. Oh, that hit me by surprise. But yeah, you negate it and you banish it. So the second one, I'm still learning this deck and playtesting it. And this is one of the newer cards I put in. So yeah, that second effect is really good. So if you can't tell, I don't play this deck super duper often, but that's changing. It's one of my favorite decks. I've been wanting to play it since the 2016 format, and I just recently made it. So I'm still learning and memorizing all the card effects. I forgot it banished. I thought it just negated and destroyed it, but it banishes it. So 1 Valkyrus, this basically also negates, but you have to discard and banish a card for it. So you really only run this for his attack, and sometimes his effects come up. You could actually end up cutting this if you really wanted to for something else. But I want to run as many of the Nekroz cards as I can, at least the ritual ones. I am not playing a couple of them that were a little bit too bad for me to put in. But you could switch this out for Gungnir or there's two other rituals. You could try swapping this out with those two, see how they work. I don't think Gungnir is the right one I'm thinking of. I think it's the other one, the big beefy one with like guns on his shoulders or something like that. I forget what he's called, and I think Gungnir is the one with red hair. But yeah, Valkyrie is just that one. One shirt. This used to be a 3 of, but now it's a 1 of because you don't really need to see it more than once. And you could run it at 2 if you really wanted to, but I run later on. You see, I run the spell card that searches Rhoda. I'm just gonna call that. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but you search him with Rhoda. Reinforcements of the army. However you say that, Chalice Slime. Yeah, Incantation Chalice Slime. Sorry about that. This guy searches ritual stuff a whole lot, and he's pretty good to bring out, so you run him at 1. For the Incantation package, you run 2 Candle, 1 Talismandra, 1 Bookstore, and 1 Pentaplume. Bookstone, not Bookstore, my bad. These guys all search out your rituals. They recycle them, and they search them out for you. So this guy can get you any spell. He can get you monster. And these guys recycle spells and monsters from the graveyard. So these are really good. I'd probably bump him up to 2, but I can't find my second copy. So I have a couple things I'll point out that you could cut for a second one, or just make it a 41 or 42 card deck if you want to run more hand traps or stuff like that. 3 Manju. This guy searches any spell or trap, so of course you're going to play him at 3. Like I said, this is a 40 card deck, so I wanted to cut down as much as possible. If you want to run it at 45 or so for more hand traps, you can do it. I know that doesn't have a whole lot to do with Manju, but I don't got nothing else to say about Manju. Just run him at 3. Senju is Manju, but he only searches monsters. So you still want to search your monsters. He's better than other cards you can play. So that's why you run him at 3. 2 Vanity's Ruler. This is basically the win con of the deck. So if your rituals fail or you can't bring them out, you special summon 2 monsters and then tribute summon for this. So if you have this in your hand, you can either bring out the candles and then or the incantation monsters and then tribute for this, or you can ritual summon out 2 monsters fairly easily, bring this out, and then your opponent can't special summon. So you could do Vanity's Fiend instead. It's a little bit easier. It's 1 tribute, but both of you are locked out from special summoning. So I'm pretty sure ritual summoning still counts as special summoning. So that's why I wanted to run Vanity's Ruler, just so we're not locked in any way, just our opponent. 1 Malefic Cyber End Dragon. I just run this for the power and just for fun. You could probably, this is probably what I would cut for that second Talisman Drake or whatever it's called. This is just in here for fun and to make the deck a little bit spicier. 2 Kaleidoscope. In my opinion, this is probably the best of the spells. You can use monsters from the extra deck as materials instead of the hand or field. So yeah, I'd run this at 2. I'm just going to leave them up until I do all the ritual spells. So 2 Mirror. Mirror is the second best. It just tributes from hand or field. And then a Nekroz Cycle can get them back from the graveyard. I believe this guy can banish them from the graveyard. This can special summon them from the graveyard, your rituals. So I like this setup. If you wanted to go 2 cycle, 1 mirror, you could. But I would leave Kaleidoscope at 2. And then you can switch up the ratios to however you like. 3 Prep, just for consistency. This deck is all about consistency. So you want to be able to do what you do best, which is ritual summon as much as possible. Vanity's Ruler is just for if you have it, you can bring it out, and it's a really big roadblock for your opponent. So it's another win condition, but your rituals are your real try to push for the win con. This guy, the one I couldn't remember, Reinforcements of the Army. Searches out your warrior rituals and your shirt. 1 Seal Orichalcos. This is to help with your monsters having lower attack. Nekroz are usually known to struggle to get over bigger monsters. So this boosts all your monsters by 500 attack. But it locks you out of the extra deck and stuff. But this is also the field spell that you have on while you play Malefic. So, but yeah, I definitely recommend trying this out, at least in a Nekroz deck or an anti-meta deck or that type of deal. 1 Lightning Vortex. This should be the really expensive one that can destroy all spells or all monsters. I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster mixed in one. Shrink to help with the attack thing. Again, you can make this another triple tactics or lightning storm. Is that what it's called? Lightning storm, whatever it's called. And then Mystical Space Typhoon, again, Harpy's Feather Duster. I couldn't find a couple of my cards, so I just threw in some placeholders. These can be ashes, these can be hand traps. This can be whatever you want. These are just kind of like placeholders. Stuff that in a casual setting I would see come up. But yeah, I would definitely recommend cutting these for ashes or stuff like that. So, alright guys. That was it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. Okay, so again, I'm sorry, I'm going to be missing a couple cards because I misplaced them. I got to go on a manhunt for them. So one of the new Ice Barrier, this just is a level 9. Or I mean a level 11, my bad. You can run Star Eater if you want instead, but I run him. 2 Herald of the Arclight. When it's sent off of Kaleidoscope, you can search a ritual and stuff like that, so... 1 Outer Entity Entis for sending it to the graveyard off of Kaleidoscope as well. 1 Deep Sea Prima for the same reason. Shooting Quasar, level 12. Draco Berserk, level 8. Cyber End Dragon, so you can banish for the Malefic. 1 TG Hyper, or not Hyper Librarian, Wonder Magician, my bad. 1 Hawk, 1 Iria, the Water Guardian, or the Water Gentle, my bad. 1 IP, and then, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the last card should be Nightmare Unicorn, Access Code Talker, and then I would probably say another level 5 Synchro, or any level 5 extra deck monster, or level 6, just in case, so you can have the options of those with your Kaleidoscope. I just couldn't find a couple of my cards, like I said, because I wanted to get this deck out to you guys because I know I've been slacking on my uploads. I've only been uploading once or twice a week, and I want to do every single day. I just had a lot going on with my job, and all that stuff. So anyway, here's my outro, so you guys don't have to just stare at this all day. Okay, guys, so that was my Nekroz deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, let me know down in the description what you guys want to see next. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know any changes you want to see. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.